welcome back to
Bunso Bites.
I'm your host, Ami43.
And I'm your co-host, Chigi.
Welcome back to another episode of Bunso Bites.
Yes.
What are we talking about today on today's episode, Chigi?
Well, first, let's do a little update.
Yeah?
So last week we did a Labubu episode.
Yeah.
And we opened
That
up
was fun.
2 out of the 6 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Labubu that I wanted. And so, Ami, go ahead and open up another box to see if you get the one that you wanted.
I love this segment so much, and we just started it. This is like the best thing ever. So, as a recap, we are opening the Big Into Energy set.
Yeah.
And I think I will get bottom corner this time.
Okay, so at first she picked top right.
Top corner.
I picked bottom middle.
Bottom middle.
And then now she's picking bottom right.
So, which one do you want?
I'm not opening one. I already got the one that I wanted.
Oh.
So
You
on
did
the
me?
next couple episodes, you can open up the
Until I
other
get the one
ones.
that I want.
Yeah,
Which hopefully I should get, because theoretically we should be getting a full set.
right.
So again, as a recap, this is Big Into Energy. It is all the fun pastel colors. We have love, hope, serenity, luck, happiness, and loyalty. First one I got was serenity, which was the one that I said, oh, I would want this last.
All right. So now I can only go up from here.
Yeah, but also serenity was cute. If you watched last episode, she's adorable. We love her. Gonna add her to either a blue or pink purse, we said.
Yep.
Oh, I tore this so badly.
Come on now.
I'm trying to hold a microphone though.
Yeah, one job.
Red tab. Again, when you open this, the Labubu itself comes in a bag, but there's a card at the bottom. So if you don't want to spoil the surprise for yourself, don't look at the card.
Right.
Now I'm pulling away from myself. Here's the bag.
There's the
You
bag.
heard the card in here. And don't look at it.
Come on.
Alright. Here we go, Big Into Energy. Who are we going to get today? Oh! We get
The blue one. So this is Hope,
This is Hope.
aka J Hope.
Oh, wait, that's actually really cute. This is Hope. She's very... Actually, I like... This is like... I can see the different... I was worried that the blue and green were going to look too similar. But they're actually not. This is like a very, like, true sky blue overall. You can see there's like a little bit of like white and pastel blue mixed in, but also has the true blue color. I really, really love the tooth is colored, the nose is colored, and it has painted toenails. It's so cute.
The card, the Labubu looks like it's stuck in a bubble.
Let me see. Oh, she's so fun. Look at her. She's water coated.
Yeah.
Love. We're going to actually add her right here. She'll join us for today's episode.
Okay.
Everyone
Throw away
say hi to
that
Hope.
card. Hi, Hope.
She's so precious. Look at her.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be opening the other 3 boxes on the next 3 episodes.
Next couple episodes, yeah.
So,
This is fun for me.
yes. Stay tuned for that. Would you like to have any other updates?
No?
Okay. For my update then,
Sorry. I forgot. What are we talking about?
for my update, is more of a personal issue for me. The past couple of weeks I've been struggling with my range of motion in my right hand.
Yeah.
It seemed like I got some type of arthritis. I don't know what type of arthritis, but
Did you just say arthritis?
yeah, arthritis. Arthritis.
Arthritis.
Arthritis.
One syllable, ritis.
Okay. So, I've been struggling with arthritis in my right wrist, and I think about 2 weeks ago, I couldn't grab anything in my right hand, and it was very hard for me to just do this in my hand, and it would hurt this muscle right here.
Your like thumb muscle.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
So just doing that makes this muscle tense up. And so I couldn't do that for a couple of days, and I could barely even just like rotate my wrist and just move my hand freely like I'm doing now. This is not the first time it's happened to me. This may be like the 3rd or 4th time by now.
Yeah.
But for the past 2 weeks, I was just struggling, and for some reason, if I like take my hand and I just let it fall down, like intense pain would shoot through my hand and my wrist. And so when I kept my hand up, like if it was in a sling, it felt normal. Like there was no pain, nothing. But now, like, I can freely move my wrist again. I still don't have like the full range of motion in my left wrist, but my right wrist it still has some issues with its range of motion, but at least it doesn't hurt anymore, which is what I really care about. So that's what I've been struggling with for the past 2 weeks, but yeah, I'm doing better now.
Yeah, we survived it. Isn't that also the one that you had injured a couple years back?
Right. So a little tidbit about myself. I used to like playing bowling.
You still like to play it.
No,
we just don't.
I have not played ever since. There was one event that we held at church, and we were playing bowling, and I didn't play for quite some time before that event, and I just went ahead and just bowled 3 games straight, and I don't have like a conventional way I bowl, and so I actually just take the ball. I don't insert my thumb, and then when I throw it, I just just turn my wrist. And so it does give the ball a little bit of spin, but I guess I did something wrong when I was playing during that event, and when I went to go to the doctor, they suggested that I might have a hairline fracture somewhere in my forearm. And I never got the scans for it because by the time that I was scheduled to get an appointment for that, they said my bone would have healed before I would got the scan. So I never went in to get it. So I think it takes 6 weeks for your bone to heal from a hairline fracture,
depending on the type, and there's a lot that goes into that. But
yeah, and they were scheduled to have me take a scan in like 4 months. So I didn't end up getting one, but just let it heal naturally. And yeah, ever since that event, I have not played bowling. So I don't know if that's related to the arthritis in my wrist, but
most likely, because prior injury is what leads our bodies to.
But I've had the arthritis before that event.
It's probably, I guess, misuse then in whatever way or fashion.
I don't know if it's related or not, but yeah, it's not fun. One of my friends who's really funny and messed up at the same time, he said, "Oh, you have the earth dirt." Because I had my hand up like this the entire time.
It's like pledging allegiance to the flag.
Yeah. Which is what I thought he would have said, but I had my hand like this on the side.
Oh.
And so he said, "Oh, you have the earth dirt."
Wow, we are so 90s coded. My goodness.
So, friend, yes.
That's messed
You're
up.
messed up.
That's messed up. Okay, yes. No, that is true. It's not that I forgot about that, but as Chigi said, it's not the first time it's happened, and it's something that comes up, it flares up, I guess, and then we live with it until it goes away.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. I want to say these arthritis attacks has something to do with my diet. And I'm pretty sure it's whenever I eat salty foods. And so I know we had a bag of Cape Cod's chips. That big Costco bag of Cape Cod's chips.
Like, we've been getting Costco chips, yeah.
And I almost went through the entire bag, and then I caught that pain in my wrist. So I want to say that may have been the cause.
Right. Like you can see how that could be a trigger.
Yeah. But yeah, I need to continue to watch what I eat, diet, and probably eat more salads because I really haven't eaten any since going off that diet. But it's something I need to implement into my diet.
Or just be more conscientious.
Yeah.
But
saying that will be my segue into the actual topic for this week.
What's the topic this week, Chigi?
Me talking about diet. I want to talk about how I got into eating spicy foods.
Spicy.
Because it is still summertime.
Like it hot, hot, hot.
Eating spicy foods is actually one of the ways to help your body cool down?
Yes. Yeah. Do I agree? I don't know. Well, yes and no. Because I say eating hot foods helps you cool down.
Okay, hot and spicy, same thing.
Hot temperature-wise, but spicy, I think, depending on how your body reacts to it, can have a similar effect.
Yes, so I think it's just like a natural reaction your body has when you're eating the spicy food to keep your body cool. And so this week, the shirt that I have is a picture of Yuna from Girls' Generation.
GG.
And so the backstory to me getting introduced to eating spicy foods, I was watching YouTube on a random morning.
Okay.
It was like 3 a.m. because I couldn't fall asleep for whatever reason. Okay.
Okay.
And on YouTube, I found an episode of Running Man on there. And we'll do a episode of Running Man on a future episode.
Sure.
But Running Man's a South Korean variety show, and the episode that I was watching on YouTube was episode number 39, which had 2 members of Girls' Generation on there. The one that you saw on my shirt is Yuna, and then the other member was Sunny. And on this episode was actually really funny, so you should go watch it if you can.
You should just watch Running Man if you can. It's a good show.
Right. The members were fooled in the beginning with the production crew, thinking that they all had a secret mission, but they were actually all on the same team.
Okay.
And so the 2 Girls' Generation members were actually the spies in that episode. And so they had to get all of the Running Man cast out. And so once that portion of the episode aired, they got into introductions and to formulating the team for the actual main episode part. And I guess it was a really short episode per se for the main episode.
Okay.
And the task that was given to them was to, at the night market, pick out the top 5 most popular night snacks to have.
Like a late night snack.
Yeah, a late night snack. And they already gave them that number 1 was tteokbokki, which is a spicy rice cake.
Yes.
So the teams that were there had to pick out numbers 2 through 5. And
they had to figure out the other answers.
Right. They had to buy 3 items that night, bring it back to the main set, and then based on their answers, whoever got the least amount correct would get the punishment. And so the top 5 that were there, number 1 of course was tteokbokki, which is spicy rice cake. Number 2 was sundae bokum, which is stir fried. 3 was jeon, which is a pancake.
Yes.
4 was kebabs. So that's something I really wouldn't expect to be on that list, but
Think yakitori stick.
yeah. I thought of like a barbecue stick.
Yeah, or a if you're Filipino, it's barbecue stick. Or Japanese culture, they do yakitori, and in Korean culture, it's kebab. Or also in like Middle Eastern too, they do kebabs.
Right. And then the number 5 item was dumplings. So I was like, I'm familiar with dumplings. I've had stir fry. I knew what a kebab was, not in the literal sense that they had it as, but like, think of a skewer with like meat and vegetables on it.
Barbecue.
That's what I thought of.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what is tteokbokki? Because it was just like a small cylinder-shaped rice cake in like red to orange sauce. And I was like, what is that sauce? And they said it's spicy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't really handle spice well. And so I wanted to try it. And so after that night or that morning that I watched that that episode on YouTube, I wanted to find a place that sold tteokbokki. And so I did a quick Google search, and that was like a Saturday night going into Sunday.
Okay.
So that Sunday, of course, I had church. And then after church, I planned on trying to go find tteokbokki.
Yeah.
And so I did a quick Google search, put in like Korean restaurant. And then it gave me a couple of results. One of the restaurants is no longer here. It was called Seoul. But that didn't last too long.
They closed, yeah.
The other one was Asahi, which is the one I went to. And then I think the other one was like Norfolk Garden or something. And so I was like, oh, cool. Asahi opens up, after service anyways. So I'll give that place a look, after service.
Get you a nice lunch, yeah.
And so after service, I go over there. I check out the menu. And Asahi back then, their menu was expansive. It was like 3 to 4 pages of just list after list of things. Now I think it's maybe like a couple of items, which is just probably just 1 page or something. But they had everything that I saw, like on Running Man. I had a lot of the dishes that I would see on there, and so I think one of the first things I wanted to try there was jjajangmyeon.
Jjajangmyeon, black bean noodles.
So that was my entree.
Oh.
And then for my appetizer, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try out tteokbokki.
You got noodles and rice cake?
Yeah, I did.
Carb and carb.
So I got tteokbokki for my appetizer and then jjajangmyeon for my entree. And then I didn't know this because in a Korean setting you get banchan, which are side dishes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, whoa, I got a lot of food now. I have the tteokbokki, I have the 6 side dishes, and then I still have the entree coming in after that. And I'm like, I don't think I can finish all this.
Yeah.
And so I tried eating the tteokbokki. The rice cake was soft,
Like
chewy,
pillows. Yeah.
but I could not handle the spice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so during that meal, I was struggling to even eat the tteokbokki.
Aww.
And the one of the employees working there noticed how badly I was
You're struggle busting.
struggling.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, try eating the radish. It will help neutralize the spice.
It'll help the
And so the tangmuji, which is the yellow radish that they have there, they told me to eat that so I could like cool down and help with the spice. And I ate it. I didn't like the taste of it at first. Yeah.
I love tteokbokki. It's so
And
good.
I started eating that. It helped.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't stand the taste of it at the moment. And so, I continued to try eating it because I didn't want to waste food.
Of course.
And, I'd have...
You're just learning. You didn't know. Yeah.
Right, I have a tteokbokki and then have a tangmuji. Tteokbokki, tangmuji. And then until I finished the entire dish. There was still a lot of sauce left.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not going to eat all that.
Yeah. No, I had the pillows. It's fine. I had the tok. It was good.
So that's what started my journey into eating spicy foods. So I got that. I tried what's that one dish called? It's it's seafood, but it's in a soup. Give me a second. So I tried tteokbokki, and then after that I tried this seafood dish called jampong.
Jampong.
So it's seafood in a spicy broth with noodles. And back then, it had like clams and mussels, a lot of stuff that I wasn't used to eating.
Oh.
And I tried it. Noodles good, broth was good, very spicy though.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't really stomach all the other seafood.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not a big seafood person.
Yeah.
But I think having that broth really helped me get into eating spicy foods.
Because it's kind of savory and like it's more than just spicy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would return to Asahi like week after week, trying something new. And that's what really started me eating spicy foods. Then I went into like eating wings. And so I'd go to like Buffalo Wild Wings, try to get something, up in the spice meter, like Asian Zing or higher. But Yeah, like every time I'd go out to eat from that point on, I'd try to get something spicy to build up my spice tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
And really, it is like exercising for your taste buds and your tolerance.
Yeah.
So the more you eat on a regular basis, the better you become at tolerating the spice.
Yeah, the more you're exposed to it, the less intense it feels.
Mm-hmm.
It's still intense, but you kind of get over it faster.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it doesn't matter how spicy you get. The spice will always feel the same, but then once you've kind of dulled out, like you've done it so many times, like you'll feel the spice and then you're like back to normal a lot faster. Like it doesn't feel as intense in the long term. Because like I remember, when I started eating spicy food, my recovery would take 3 to 5 business days.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like, but as I've exposed myself to spicy food, then it's been easier, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. I want to continue with more foods that I've eaten that were spicy, but I want to delve into how you started your journey eating spicy foods.
Well, mine is not as cool as yours because, okay, I'll start from like the super very beginning. My mom liked to cook dinner most days, every day, and on occasion she would add I guess the equivalent would be we call it sile, but she would add those Thai red chilies, the tiny ones.
Mm-hmm.
She would chop one up and add it in a sinigang, add it in our patis dip bowl, and like she would just add it. I detested it. I hated it. I would always tell my mom like I can't do it. Like it's so spicy. Like why would you add that? Whatever. Did not like growing up. No, my mom didn't do it often. She just did it enough that I was exposed and I knew that I was like not a fan, at least when I was younger. And then I remember like on the occasion I would get and this is how basic I was, like whenever I would go get wings, I would always get teriyaki garlic parm, no spice.
Right.
But on the very rare occasion, I'll get a mild. Oh, so spicy. And I would drown it in blue cheese. So there's actually no spices to it at all. But I was like, I'm feeling cool. That was normally if I was, hanging out with people that I didn't know. Because then I didn't like eating in front of people I don't know. So I would order that. But, so that was kind of just like and I had, up until I would say early 20s, just surrendered myself to the idea of just like, I'm not that into spicy food. It's fine. I can live my life not eating spicy food and I'll be okay. Fast forward to mid 20s, late 20s. One of the first times Chigi and I hung out, we went to B-Dubs, funny enough. We went with some friends, and this is before Chigi and I were dating. We were strictly friends. And I remember Chigi ordered, so like whatever the hottest was, you ordered like 1 or 2 below. Mm-hmm. And you just ate the whole thing. And I was just watching you completely like enthralled with like, how is he just eating this? Like nothing. I must have caught you at your prime. Like nothing. You were not phased. You probably, you weren't like chugging water every other bite. Like you were just eating it like it was a normal meal, and enjoying your time. And me, I'm like barely with my mild wings, and I'm just like, how are you doing that? Like, how are you functioning as a person? And then, fast forward a little bit more, we eventually start dating, and then it wasn't really something that, like, you never forced me to eat spicy food, but because you enjoyed eating spicy food, then I experimented with cooking spicier food. That led to, when we're out at restaurants, me eating more spicy food. For context, a good portion of where I grew up in Florida, not a lot of Korean or Thai, like there wasn't a lot of Asian options. Mm-hmm. They existed, but they were also really watered down and really, because the communities I lived in just weren't Southeast Asian prominent, which is fine. It's just, that was just the reality of it. Whenever I got to go to a big city like an Orlando or a Miami, then, I can actually get some good Thai food or some good, Viet food, whatever. But I just really wasn't that exposed to other types of cuisine with spice. The only spice I had known was wings and the occasional, if my mom adds a sile in our ulam.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. And when I started dating you, and after I had moved up here, there was a good amount more options than what I was used to of Korean food, Japanese food, Chinese food, Viet food, Thai food, like all types of food. And within those cuisines, I started being like, well, let me just try. And I mean, like, by try, I mean, I literally took baby steps. I went from eating sesame chicken for Chinese food, and I got the, what's the other one? Hunan chicken or Hunan beef.
What, General Tso?
Or General Tso's.
Okay.
Which is, like, not even spicy. Not really. But it's like it was a half step. It was a difference. You know, and then that turned into, I bought, I remember I had bought those beautiful, what are they? Poblano peppers from the market, and I made hot sauce at home with them for us to eat. Like, because I was just like, okay, well, Chigi likes hot sauce. I'll cook with it, see what it is. I remember I did a roasted corn and poblano hot sauce, which ended up being pretty good.
Yep.
But I just, and still at this point, I'm still not consuming a lot of it, but I'm getting more and more exposed. And then, of course, Korean food.
Mm-hmm.
And I started making kimchi. I started eating, using gochujang and using, red pepper flakes, and like really diving into that. On top of, we go out to eat KBBQ, and I'm like experimenting with all of that, or, and then I found my one true love. No, I would say it's my third love. You're the first one. Sinigang's the second one. My third love, which is kimchi jjigae. I love kimchi jjigae. I can eat kimchi jjigae every day, and it would not faze me. I do not care if it's tofu, if it's no meat, if it's just vegetables, if it's just kimchi. I love kimchi jjigae so much. I can eat it every day. Every time we go to a Korean restaurant that is not KBBQ, like if we're not eating KBBQ with friends, 9 times out of 10, I'm ordering kimchi jjigae. Even if it's the two portion order, I will order it just for me so that I have kimchi jjigae. It's my favorite non-Filipino soup. Because I think sinigang is still superior.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just because I grew up with it. So 100% obsessed with kimchi jjigae. And that just kind of has like snowballed into like now you and I, we order, medium to hot wings. We, like I said, when we eat out at Korean restaurants, I'm okay with eating, spicier things. And as we've said, as I've gotten more and more exposed to it, I wouldn't necessarily say I have a high spice tolerance. I have a medium spice tolerance with a good recovery time. So like if I eat something spicy, let's say late at night for dinner, I'll probably feel it first thing in the morning. And then by the time I have my like mid-morning coffee, I'm back to the way I was less than, 12 hours ago. Now, if I really eat something spicy, like to the point that I am like struggling and like sweating, and by that I mean something like a bulldog, a full bulldog. I can't do full bulldog. I understand that I am a weakling, and that's okay. I've come to that truth because I've tried full bulldog one time, and I suffered for 3 to 5 business days. I don't know what it is because it tastes great. I still eat bulldog. I just use I'm a weakling and I use half the sauce packet. Chigi can use the full, and that's totally fine. And I've always doctored our ramens and instant noodles because I always add stuff or whatever. So like I'll add cheese or mayo or whatever to our bulldogs, but I just can't do the full packet. I mean, I'm sure if I tried to build myself, but I'm like, do I really want to do that and just suffer for 3 to 5 business days every single time? Not really. But I remember the first time I tried full on bulldog, I don't remember ever like that experience ever happening to me before, where I eat something and I full on am crying. It's not even that like I was like, oh, it's so hot, my mouth's on fire. My whole sinuses were just running out of my face. I was crying. There was snot. There was spit. I was dribbling like spit because my mouth just couldn't come up with enough water because of how on fire it was. And I was just like, nope, that's not for me. Do I love bulldog, and do I still buy the so expensive bulldog? Yes. But I use half a packet, and I think that's okay. But yeah, I mean, genuinely, truly, I got into spicy food because when we re-met, and started dating, you were into it. And I knew, well, food is something that's really important to me on a connection standpoint because I grew up like eating dinner with my family every night, and like it means community to me in a lot of ways. My family on my dad's side is huge into, cooking like full on potlucks, and every time we have any kind of event, like our family is the one that like we cook a lot, and that's just part of how I grew up. So in my relationship with you, I knew that it was important for me to cook things that you would eat and you would enjoy eating. Because yes, I think you would eat most things, but I wanted to cook food that you were excited to eat, including spicy food. And because of that, then I had to expose myself to it too and figure out how to do it. Another thing that I thought of, which I had eaten this before and I never thought of it as spicy, but now I have changed my order so that it is spicy, is crab boil. Okay. So before I used to get just like Old Bay and butter, or just butter, like just the very like basic. And now like I'll add like all types of hot sauce to it, like a good Louisiana, a splash of Louisiana in it, or like, get the special custom sauces whenever we go to those restaurants, and they add like, their custom like hot sauces and stuff, and it's really, really good. Oh, my mouth's watering thinking about crab boil. I love a good crab boil. So yeah, I think it genuinely was just the exposure and the fact that we have more access to it now than maybe before. And I say that because as I was listening to your, like, how you started, y'all keep in mind, when he watched this episode of Running Man, and he was like, what's tteokbokki? This is pre-BTS. This is like, Korean culture was not nearly as in the zeitgeist as it is now. Like, back then listening to K-pop was a weird thing to do. So, for him to be able to like see a Korean variety show and then find the one of 3 restaurants, 2 of which are now closed, in our area, that's complete, like that's different. That's unique. So, even for me, like I remember I would watch we talked about this in our K-pop episode. I used to watch the 2NE1 like behind the scenes tour stuff and all those episodes. Same thing. I'd watch them eating ramen. I'm like, why is their ramen so red? Like you could see how red it is and how angry it looks, or Dara eating tteokbokki or like whatever it was, and I'm just like, wow, that like I would never eat that because that looks so spicy, or that looks something like it's not up our alley. Another thing that you and I love to do, and I don't think we've found one yet, but we love trying it, is we love trying Indian restaurants. And we love like getting dals and curries, and I mean Indian rice, fragrance, delicious. And we haven't we do have our go-tos, because like sometimes we're just craving Indian and we'll go to like one of the ones that's like close to us, but I don't think we found a restaurant that we're like, we love this. And it's not that we don't love Indian food, we really do, because we keep trying Indian food. But I don't think we found a restaurant that like we are in love with so much that like we're gonna keep going back regularly, like we have with certain Korean restaurants or certain Thai restaurants in our area. So all that to say, open more Indian restaurants in Hampton Roads, please. We would love to keep trying more. I am a sucker for good curry. I mean, it started growing up, I used to eat Japanese curry, and then as I'm older though, like different kinds of curry, and then like the different colors of curry and how that changes it. Love that so much. And it's not just spicy in that sense, but it's spiced, and so you just have all these like magical mirages of flavors that are just tingling, and you're just like, wow, it's a completely different experience. And that's the thing that I think that's where I'm at now. Spice to me, it adds to my food. So a great example, we had Chigi made these beautifully, wonderfully scrambled eggs the other day, and they're beautiful and wonderful. And if I was 13-year-old Ami, I would eat that as is with rice, and it would be perfect. Maybe with some banana ketchup, but just that with rice, it was perfect. Now, as 30-year-old, 30-plus-year-old Ami, I immediately got, I added some hot sauce to it, and I added, like, other, things to it, and it was just, like, it just enhances it for me. Like, the spice helped made the eggs feel more silky and more creamy, and it adds another layer and dimension and feeling as you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's why I like spice now, because I appreciate how it gives a different kind of depth to your food. Because there's the kind of depth to your food where you're like, oh, like a long, slow cooked, pot roast. It has that like nice, deep, dark, beautiful flavor. But then like if you add spice, sometimes it's like that adds a zing to it, or like the same way you would add like lemon to something to brighten it up, or the same way you would add coriander to give it like a fresh note. Like spice does that. It adds a different, feeling to it. If you ever only because I watched it recently, when you watch Ratatouille and you see like all the colors in his head when he's eating food,
Mm-hmm.
it's like that. Spice does that, and it's great. So that's how I got into spice. I mean, definitely not as like cool as your story, but I think it's just kind of, it worked out for the better, because now like you and I, we enjoy eating spicy food together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun.
Yeah. I remember when you first started eating spicy foods, or at least the first time I saw you eat spicy foods, your tolerance was so low, and I was like,
Pepper was a spice to me back then, y'all. Like cracked black pepper was a spice. I was wildin'.
yeah. So I'd see you eat something like fairly mild,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd
Not
be
fairly
struggling.
Mild.
You would be struggling, and I'm just like, I don't feel anything when I eat this.
I know. I'm a
And
baby.
you've worked your way up so much from there.
Yeah.
But I wanted to tell you a funny story I had.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like prior to me being a teenager.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have been 12.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was that early.
Little baby Chigi.
So this was probably late 90s,
Mm-hmm.
98, 99 probably. And, I couldn't drive or anything.
Of course not.
But we would walk over to Taco Bell,
Okay.
and that would be our lunch on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And, back then they only had mild, medium, hot.
You'd walk all the way to Taco Bell
Uh-huh.
from the chapel?
Uh-huh.
Different times.
Yeah. And so there were those 3 sauce packets at Taco Bell. Mild, medium, hot.
Yep.
And of course everyone would get mild because that's the
Doesn't
original.
taste like anything. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the signature sauce they had.
Right. It's Taco Bell sauce.
And so no one would ever really pick up the fire sauce.
Oh yeah. When fire came out, that was like, it's hotter than hot. Ooh,
Yeah.
it's fire. Yeah.
And so back then, because we were dumb, we would eat soft tacos
Yeah.
like they were bite size. So like they would challenge me to eat an entire soft taco in one bite. And so it became a regular thing for me.
You know how I was saying earlier how we would not be dating if we met sooner?
Yeah.
I still stand by that.
Okay, that's fine. So I'd take a
One
soft
bite?
taco, just shove the whole thing in my mouth and just eat it. All right?
Why?
Because we were dumb. You were young and dumb.
What does that accomplish?
Nothing. Just it was entertainment for us.
Oh, the days before the internet.
So I would stuff a whole soft taco in one bite and then just chew it through and eat it like that.
Yeah,
And that became a regular for me.
sure.
So later on, it became, I dare you to eat it in one bite with fire sauce.
Oh gosh.
And so I was like, bet. I'm going to do it.
Because why not?
Why not? So we had Taco Bell, and whatever the case was, we were in a car. And
This sounds like a bad story.
we were driving back to the chapel.
Sure.
And we were rushing because we were going to be late. And so I got, 3 soft tacos, 3 fire sauces, and I didn't get a drink
Of course. Why
Right.
would you?
because we were in a rush. So I took one soft taco, put the fire sauce in, and I did the bet.
Like a whole pack?
Yeah,
Of
the whole
packet?
the whole packet.
Yeah.
Put it in the soft taco, and I try to eat it in one bite. I stuffed down the taco, and when I ate it, I felt the fire sauce hit the back of my tongue.
Oh no.
Right? And I started coughing. But I already have the whole taco in my mouth.
What are you gonna do?
So it came out my nose.
No! Oh my god!
And so I was coughing with my mouth closed, and so whatever like snot and mucus and whatever just came out my nose. And so the fire sauce was in my nasal passage, and it was burning my nose. And
You
so
know we're
not
putting this on the internet, right?
Oh yeah. So I was not only was I choking, but I was also feeling the burn through my nose.
Well, yeah. It already hit the back. Like, it hit in the wrong spot as it was, so it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so I didn't have a drink. I was coughing. I still had food in my mouth. And so I had to just power through eating that taco and then wiping myself up after and then trying to get a drink to calm down the spice.
Oh, my goodness.
So safe to say, I wasn't good for that practice.
You know? Oh, my gosh. That's wild.
But, yeah, that was one of my funnier spicy food stories. I mean, I tried the hottest sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings in college. And, we were just eating together as friends.
Sure.
And then I got 5 of those wings.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the minimum you
That's
can
the
get.
minimum, yeah.
And I got through 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, I'm done, guys.
Yeah.
It's killing my insides. Like,
It burns your insides, yeah.
And I was just like, I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no. Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, there was one other time too.
Sure.
Me and my one of my best friends,
Okay.
we were eating at IHOP,
Okay.
and there was a bottle of Texas Pete. I don't know what was wrong with the Texas Pete, but I was like, Texas Pete, there's not really any spice to it. So I was like,
Yeah.
I had an omelet. I was like, let me make this spicy.
It's table-friendly hot sauce.
Yeah, so I kept pouring on Texas Pete everywhere.
Okay.
So it was basically an omelet with Texas Pete. And I ate that whole thing. And by the end of the meal, I was like, bro, I don't feel too good.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if it was just the bottle or if I just ate too much Texas Pete.
Yeah.
But we drove separate. And I was like, bro, I don't think I can make it. Can you grab the tab? I'm going to head out.
Oh, no.
So he was just laughing at me the entire time. He paid the bill, and then I had to get him afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a messy one.
Oh, I don't want to know. Well, I don't know if I have any funny anecdotes like that other than the bulldog one, but that was just me at home by myself. So that wasn't horribly embarrassing. But what I did want to ask is, I mean, now that I think I have a fairly mild to medium tolerance, I think you have a medium to relatively high tolerance. I wouldn't say you have an extreme tolerance.
No, not
there's
at all.
definitely some things that will get us, and we're like, we're not there yet. But in your opinion, or at least like right now, what's your favorite hot sauce?
Favorite hot sauce?
I have a very specific answer.
I mean, I'm not gonna say bulldog because when you let bulldog sit out for too long, it does expire, and
Oh, yeah.
it messes with my insides. So
I think bulldog just messes with most people's insides, regardless of if it's expired or not. Because that stuff's intense.
So if I had to pick a hot sauce to just eat, this is probably gonna be out of left field, but I'll say Asian Zing from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, that's not out of left field. I think that's totally fine.
No, because I think there's better sauces than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one doesn't come to mind.
Well, okay, how about this? What if you were to pick like the type of pepper used in the hot sauce? Like, do you prefer red chilies, jalapeno, gochujang, or like, red pepper from Korea, or Thai chilies, habanero. I mean, you've tried a pretty wide variety of peppers in hot sauce. So, what pepper do you think has made probably like? What do you think makes a good hot sauce? Which peppers?
A good hot sauce.
Just like personal preference. It's not like this isn't rocket science.
I think a good like pineapple with habanero would be good.
You love
I like
the
the sweet
tropical notes to it.
I like the sweet and spicy. But if it was just a pepper by itself, hands down, it has to be the poblano peppers that you made.
Yeah.
Those I ate like it were candy.
Yeah. Well, because at least the way I made that recipe is very smoky spicy. Like it had almost like a burnt spicy to it. And I think that paired with the grilled sweet corn was really, really nice. I agree. That was probably I should probably make it again, to be honest. I just we haven't found, they were just good peppers because we got them at the market and they were so good. If you can get your produce at markets, get them at markets because it does make, like when your produce is fresh, it makes such a big difference in your food. That's a tangent for another day. For me, I think my favorite, so hands down, just like if I were to say like a branded hot sauce, Hot Ones Buffalo. The Hot Ones Buffalo sauce is so good. And it's not that it's spicy. It's not that it's the hottest out there. I mean, Hot Ones is known for being hot, obviously. But their buffalo sauce formula is just so darn tasty. There is just something about, I can put it with eggs. I can put it in a taco. I can put it on wings. I can put it with rice. I mean, I can literally eat that sauce with anything, and it just tastes really good. I wish I could buy it more often. I've only seen it twice in store. So it's kind of, I'm sure I can order it online if I really look hard enough. But Hot Ones buffalo sauce, probably my favorite. Also, just Hot Ones hot sauces in general, because remember we tried the one from Shake Shack?
Yeah.
Super spicy, like spicier than what I can generally handle, but it tastes delicious. Like they don't just make hot sauce to make hot sauce. Like they make hot sauce so that it's a good sauce. They add other things to it that just make it well-rounded, and it like I said, it does that thing where spice adds something to the food, and Hot Ones, when they make hot sauce, they do it with that intention. It's not to make your head completely blow off because it's so spicy, but it's like that raging heat with like something added to, things added to it so that it complements the food. You're talking about like a Shake Shack, very rich, indulgent, greasy burger patties, deep fried cheese sometimes, grilled mushrooms, like very deep, dark flavors. And then you had this bright, zingy, beautiful, it's insanely spicy, but very delicious. Almost like it kind of had like a remoulade, type of thing, because it was very zingy in the burger. So delicious, so good. I was dipping my fries in it, even though it was so spicy, because it was just that good. So yeah, that's how Hot Ones make some pretty good hot sauce, and I really like the buffalo. We have a bottle in the fridge right now, and I'm sad because it's getting low. You have anything else you want to add?
I mean, I just have a couple of more stories.
Yeah,
I mean,
little changes and things.
You already said the last dab from Shake Shack.
Oh yeah.
So that was the sauce that you were talking about. I didn't think I would have handled it. When I first ate it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad, really.
Yeah.
And
to be fair, it was mixed with like I said, it was more like a remoulade or maybe like an aioli. Like it wasn't straight last dab.
Oh no! But I had one of the
that's right. You
last
did get the
dab
packet. Yeah.
And I ate it with just fries and the last dab sauce, and that wasn't even that hot to me at that time.
It was good though.
But it was really good, yes. But I will say, like you said, I do have a medium to high spice tolerance, and there are things that just to stay away from. So I did try the one chip challenge in front of you.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah,
we got that at the store.
That
together.
was ridiculous.
He was crying.
Yes. I didn't even eat the chip, literally.
You didn't.
Okay, so what happened was I took the chip out, and they said you're supposed to put on gloves.
Yeah.
And when I saw the chip, there was a piece of the chip that broke off. And I took that piece of the chip and I put it to my tongue and I just threw it away. I didn't even eat it. But as soon as that piece of the chip hit my tongue, it was like a bomb went off and I could feel the intensity of the spice running through my head.
Yeah.
And I was like sweating on
Like,
impact.
The top of his head was sweating. It wasn't even just his forehead. Like, his whole head was sweating.
Mhm.
Didn't we also try this with our friends?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
What did we try with our friends? I know
Bulldog.
we did. Oh, okay, that was Bulldog. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I know we did something. I'm glad you remember what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cannot handle one chip challenge. I don't recommend that to anybody. I don't care what type of
I'm pretty
tolerance
sure we
you
threw
have
it
with
away.
it.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that you should not ever eat.
Yeah.
It's just there's too much on that to make it any type of edible.
That's funny. Yeah, no, that was. I forgot that we did. I forgot because we bought it together. I remember
Mhm.
we saw it at the store together. Oh, that does remind me. I really remember. We don't get them anymore because we haven't really seen them. But
Oh yeah. I know
Pocky
what you're talking about.
chips.
Yep.
I love Pocky chips. We originally tried like, I think we got the green bag first, which was
Mhm.
like number 3 or number 2, like on the lower end. And I remember like we were just like, oh, we should try all because so Pocky chips. If you don't know, they have different colors, and each color is a different level, and each
Mhm.
level is a different spice level. So it goes everything from like mild nacho cheese, I think, and then all the way up to white ghost pepper, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. And so we made it like a goal of like, oh, okay, every time we go, like we should try each one. And I remember we tried like maybe the green one first, and then I think there's a purple one which I really, really liked.
Mhm.
But it was a little bit like, ooh, if I'm eating this, I have to have like, a bottle of water next to me, kind of like, it's like, ooh, that's a little spicy.
Yeah.
I don't think I enjoyed the ghost pepper one. I ate a couple, but I was like, not for me. That's a little bit, like I said, the purple one was already kind of hot. But I loved the orange, the nacho cheese.
Yeah.
So good. Like, to me, no tea, no shade, but I think the Pocky nacho cheese is better than Doritos original.
Oh yeah.
Original
I can
nacho
see that.
cheese. And I remember, like, I think we ended up, we were able to get a couple bags, but then it just got really, really hard to find.
Right.
Because I really liked that. Like, I was like, if and whenever we want Doritos, I'm like, no, I want Pocky, the other brand of chips. And yeah, those are really, really good. And the green one was like salsa verde. I'm
Yep.
trying to remember what the last one was.
The
Is it
yellow one was pineapple something,
Oh,
but that
okay.
was the third spice level.
Oh, is the green one second then?
Green is first.
Oh, green is first? Oh,
Mhm.
I got them all mixed up then. Green is first.
Orange is
Orange.
second.
Orange, yellow, purple, white.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, if you see Pocky in your grocery store, highly recommend. It was a fun little thing that we did, and we, for all intents and purposes, I mean, we ate all the bags. We stopped buying it just because it's not readily available in our area, and
Yeah.
then whenever it was available, it's never on sale. It's
Mhm.
always really expensive. So, but if you get a chance to, highly recommend at least trying them. I genuinely believe that the orange one is top-notch, best flavor.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just the chip itself has a good crunch to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't break as easily as a Dorito.
Yeah, it's not like crispy. It's like crunch.
Hmm.
Like it's not thick. It's just the right amount of like it has a meatiness to it.
Mhm.
If a chip can be meaty, y'all know what I mean. Anyways,
But that name Pocky, I don't know how it's spelled, but it's the same makers of
PAQI?
whatever it is.
QI?
I think it's PAQUI, but I could be wrong. It's the same makers of the One Chip Challenge.
Yes. Yeah.
So, the 5 bags of spice that we're talking about, it's definitely a lot less spicy than the One Chip Challenge.
Oh yeah. The one chip challenge is gasoline. Like it's
Dude.
not. It's not real food.
Yeah. So, if you've ever eaten any of those Pocky chips, if you've eaten the ghost pepper one, if you've never tried the One Chip Challenge, try thinking of ghost pepper
Mm-hmm.
and then multiply that by 100 or 1,000,
Yeah. It was a lot.
because it hits you instantaneously.
Yeah. You were sweating all over your head.
Mm-hmm.
It was intense.
But yeah,
Mhm.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening to this kind of off-kilter episode, but like just a fun one. We hope you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you eat spicy food? What's your favorite spicy food? Or if you don't eat spicy food, what would you be willing to try so you can dive into spicy food? Because I wholeheartedly believe everyone should try spicy food. You know, give it a chance. Like I said, I think it adds something fun and different to your food in the best of ways. So yeah, let us know in the comments down below. Thank you so much again for listening. We hope you guys like this episode. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.